Hi, I'm Scott Emmett with Riverside Dental Studio here in St. George, Utah. And right now, today is January 22nd, and I'm just telling you that because I can walk outside and be in shorts and a t-shirt in the sun and be warm. And I'm just telling you that's how our weather here is. I'm not talking for the Chamber of Commerce, but I'll tell you, people want to live here for the weather because we're kind of like Las Vegas, except that we're not that hot. So we're pretty ideal. The other thing is we're a small town, we're safe, we're friendly, we're a retirement area because of the great weather, and we have nationally rated medical, and we are a destination for softball, baseball, track and soccer tournaments and games during the winter. And that's when people they want to come down out of the snow and get into a summer environment. You can come down and play soccer on our green grass right in the middle of the winter. We're 2 hours from Las Vegas. We have two great national parks within 2 hours, and that's Bryce Canyon and Zions. And we have snow skiing in the winter that's 1.5 hours away, which is just unbelievable. We have water recreation at 20 minutes away with fishing and sports, and we're growing fast. Now, I tell you all of that to tell you this. Dentists, well, everybody wants to live here. Everybody wants to raise their family here, and dentists for sure want to live here or come back home once they've gone to school. But they look around and they say, and I don't know who's telling them all of these numbers, but they say there's too many dentists for the area. And so this happens not just in my area, but it happens, across the country. There might be a place that just has too many dentists, they feel like, to come in and open a practice. And that is a little bit concerning when you talk to these guys and they're worried that they won't be able to make a living because there's too many of their same kind of business. And now we are talking business and not just dentistry. So what I have to tell them is there's always room at the top. Don't worry about if you can come in here and make a living or not. There's some great dentists making an awesome living here in this town where there are supposedly too many dentists. So I'll clarify this just a little bit. I want to be brief, but you don't have to be at the top of everything. If you're a good communicator, then you're in, because dentists generally are terrible communicators. You be a good communicator and talk to your patients and care for them, you'll build your practice. If you're gentle, if you're gentle or more gentle than most dentists, then there might be a few that in this town that say we're gentle dentistry, but you can come right into that mix and say that's what you do, because that's really what you do, and you'll get patients for that. What if you are the best clinician? People know that. If you're very, very picky about every little thing you do, and your fillings are perfection and never come out, and you make sure that if you pull teeth, you put bone back in, and you're covering your bases, and with all of your lab work, whether you're milling it or sending to a lab, you insist on perfection. People know that. What if you charge the highest fees? Some people look for the highest fees, so they feel like they're getting the best dentistry, or the lowest fees. There's room for that. If you have a great personality or an awesome staff, if you're really excellent at cosmetics or implants, if you're really good on social media, people pick up where they want to fit in. So I'm telling you, there's always room at the top, and it can be at the top of any of those things, or maybe a couple of those things together, and it makes a big difference. You can come into a town like this and be really good at a couple of those things and make an awesome living and live in an awesome place. And I hope that dentists I hope that you consider that, not just if it's this town, but a town that you want to live in. Don't be worried that there's too many, because all of the time there's room at the top. This is Scott Emmett. Have a good day.